What is that noise?
That's what you hear when you hear Godzilla roar. At least from the olden days. It's just
So here we
really
are.
bad.
Here we are with some more trailer reactions. There was a new Godzilla trailer and a new Fantastic Beasts 2, The Crimes of Grindelwald trailer that were just released, and we're going to talk about what we thought about those. So we're going to start off with Godzilla. My initial reaction is another day, another gigantic monster movie.
Hey, gotta love the gigantic monster movies. I know it's not your thing, but I love some good building stomping.
I know. I'm over it. Anyway, what did you think of the Godzilla trailer?
I think actually it was pretty good. I like that once the trailer gets going, they use Claire de Lune by Debussy, and I don't know, it's...
Just all your Twilight memories came flooding back.
I know. Staring at you moon-eyed in a meadow full of flowers. Talking about my trapper keeper. Anyway, but... Dog face painting. Anyhow, no, I think it worked. I think as a trailer, it would look pretty cool. I definitely got interested in it.
Yeah.
There are tons of monsters in this one.
Right.
I mean, if you watch the old Japanese movies, you got them all. They look like Mothra, Godzilla, Rodan, Ghidorah. I mean, just the whole shebang. It was just, they're all there.
And see, most of those names don't mean anything to me.
Right, because you didn't watch those.
Yeah, that's not my thing. But I have to agree with you that the trailer's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I think the use of Claire de Lune actually is super effective.
Yep.
I think visually, it looks like a very visually interesting, beautiful movie from the trailer.
I think the contrast from like one of the other reviews for a trailer reveal, Aquaman, whereas the CG in that one looked kind of cheeseball. This looks really well done.
Yeah. Yeah, and so... I'm a little worried about what the plot is. But they didn't give too much of what the plot is away. It's like enough that you understand what the basic story might be, that we need these creatures to come save the day somehow.
Yeah,
but you don't totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It grabs your interest, but doesn't just give away the whole thing.
Right.
Which I really like, and I truly hate it when trailers do that.
Yeah. So. But of course, we're going to get more in a future trailer. But
of course.
And I enjoyed seeing Millie Brown in it from Stranger Things, plays 11. And then that actor's name just went right out of my head, but the guy from Friday Night Lights and
Chandler.
Chandler. That's
Kyle Chandler.
Kyle Chandler. I've always liked Kyle Chandler since I saw him in Homefront. You know that's how it's called? No, not Homefront. I don't remember the name of anything. I'm old and it's late.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about, that World War II, after everybody came home from World War II.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I remember him from Super 8 also.
Yeah, and then Super 8. So I've always liked, but I'm just saying, I've liked Kyle Chandler since the early days when I first saw him when he was young. And so I'm glad he's in this movie. I'm always glad to see him in something. And I enjoy him as an actor. So that one, I mean, I'm not like, oh no, I have to go see this weird Godzilla movie. I think it actually might be pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so anything else about Godzilla before we move on to Fantastic Beasts? The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Nope, keep going.
Okay, so Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. What do you think? What did you think of that trailer?
I thought it was cool. It looks like they just picked up right where they left off from the last film, Fantastic Beasts, and where to find them. I mean, the look is very familiar. Of course, they got the cast back. You know, the gang's all together again. And I thought it looked awesome. I mean, more Fantastic Beasts. Then they introduced Jude Law as young Dumbledore.
Yeah. And I really like Jude Law as an actor. Like, I just think he's really good. Yeah. And what I was happy to see in the trailer is Johnny Depp. You know, Johnny Depp to me is hit or miss. Johnny Depp is a good actor, but sometimes he overdoes it. He's just too much. He just plays characters too outrageously. Yeah, over the top. And this one, he seems like a much more restrained Johnny Depp, which means I think he's probably going to be excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, because when he does not allow himself to go too wild with his characters.
Yeah, I think when the directors really kind of rein him in a little bit and say, okay, this is where we want to go with this, you know, maybe dial it down.
Well, right, and it would be totally weird if for this character in particular he acted like that. So it looks like a good performance from the little bit that I saw in the trailer. And I agree, visually it looks really cool, it looks really beautiful. I love the look of the first movie.
Yeah.
it does really has that same look. And because it's in this fantasy world with magic and all these crazy creatures and stuff, you just, I mean, you get to play so much.
Oh yeah, I mean, just the visual effects team, just like, you can tell they just went nuts. It's just like, hey, do whatever you want.
Yeah, which is so fun. I mean, I just think it's, and I love the first Fantastic Beasts.
I did too. I really enjoyed it. I watched it with the kids several times. They like it. I like it.
I actually prefer it to any of the Harry Potter movies. I love the Harry Potter books.
Yes.
But in terms of what movie I want to sit and rewatch, I know I would rewatch Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them any day of the week over any Harry Potter movie. So
fascinating.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that one, and the trailer did not disappoint. So hooray!
No, and again, they did not give away way too much in the trailer. Just kind of like whet the appetite a little bit, and you get the basic gist of what the show is going to be about without giving away a ton of the particulars. So I like that.
Yeah, and I like the actors and the characters from the first movie, and I'm glad to see Ezra Miller back.
Yes.
And there just looks like there are going to be some really cool things, set pieces. I'm just really fascinated to see more, or interested in seeing more of the circus and all of that kind of stuff that you see going on in the trailer.
Yep. All right, so
we like both these trailers.
Yes, 2 thumbs up.
Okay, good. So that's it for this edition of Drawing Conclusions. Please
like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.
And check us out on Patreon. Thanks.